Every day, millions of people live with a silent threat in their bodies, completely unaware of it. It's not a virus, it's not an infection, it's something much more common, and surprisingly, something your body needs to function: cholesterol. Yes, cholesterol is essential for life. It helps form cell membranes, promotes hormone production, aids digestion, and, crucially, is necessary for vitamin D synthesis. However, when cholesterol levels, particularly the wrong kind, get out of balance, that same life-sustaining substance can become dangerous. Too often, we hear about cholesterol as if it's the enemy. But the reality is much more complex. It's not about eliminating cholesterol, it's about understanding the difference between good and bad cholesterol, how they function in your body, and how to maintain a healthy balance. Cholesterol is a type of fat, or lipid, mainly produced by your liver. A small amount also comes from the food you eat. But it's not always harmful. Your body uses cholesterol to build cells, produce hormones like estrogen and testosterone, synthesize vitamin D, create bile acids necessary to digest fats. The problem isn't cholesterol itself. It's when there's too much of it. LDL versus HDL. Cholesterol never travels alone in your blood. It binds to proteins and forms what we call lipoproteins. There are two main types: LDL, or bad cholesterol, which builds up in your arteries and forms plaque. HDL, or good cholesterol, which helps remove excess cholesterol from the blood and carries it back to the liver for disposal. The key is the balance between these two types of cholesterol. When does it become dangerous? When LDL is too high and HDL is too low, cholesterol starts to build up in your arteries. This leads to the formation of atherosclerotic plaque, narrowing the blood vessels and making blood flow more difficult. The consequences? Heart attacks, stroke, high blood pressure. And the scariest part? You might feel absolutely nothing. Many people don't discover they have high cholesterol until it's too late. Who's at risk? Some people are born with a genetic condition called familial hypercholesterolemia. But, in most cases, high cholesterol comes from lifestyle. Diets high in saturated fats and sugars. Lack of physical activity. Excess weight. Smoking. Chronic stress. And yes, age is a factor. After 40, regular checkups are key. My name is Joe, I'm 52 years old, and for many years, I struggled with being overweight. About 6 months ago, I started feeling a discomfort in my chest, a dull pain I couldn't ignore. It wasn't severe enough to make me rush to the doctor, but it was annoying enough to make me think it's probably stress, or maybe the cigarettes, or the way I sleep. So, I decided to change a few habits. I started going to bed earlier, tried relaxation exercises, and made an effort to smoke less, although with little success. But the pain didn't go away. It kept accompanying me day after day until one day, despite my justifications, I decided to take the situation seriously. I thought to myself, I've been feeling this pain for too long. Maybe it's time to see a doctor. So, I scheduled an appointment, and after getting some blood tests done, I received a result that truly shocked me. My cholesterol was at 294. That moment made me realize that I had been ignoring the warning signs, and I knew I had to change my lifestyle immediately. And that's exactly what I did. I made a radical change. I started a strict diet, I quit smoking after 30 years, and I joined the gym. It wasn't easy, but just 69 days later, I had another round of tests, and to my surprise, my cholesterol had dropped to 135. Sure, the road is still long, but I'm happy with the progress I've made. Today, I take care of myself every single day, and I will never go back. Change is possible, and I hope my story can inspire anyone going through something similar. How to protect yourself? The good news is, there's a lot you can do. And you can start today. Here are a few ways to protect your heart and keep your cholesterol in check. Eat better, more fruits, vegetables, legumes, and healthy fats like olive oil and fish. Avoid processed foods, red meats, and trans fats. Eating foods high in soluble fiber like oats, legumes, and apples can help reduce bad cholesterol. Get moving. Just 30 minutes a day, even a walk, can raise HDL and lower LDL. Exercise increases the amount of good cholesterol in the blood, improving artery health. Quit smoking. Smoking damages arteries and lowers good cholesterol. It also increases the risk of heart disease and stroke. Get tested. A simple blood test can tell you everything: total cholesterol, LDL, HDL, and your ratios. Don't wait, even if you don't have symptoms. Prevention is crucial. Follow your doctor's advice. If needed, your doctor may prescribe medications like statins. It's not a failure, it's a preventive measure. Sometimes, medicine is what's needed to help keep your heart healthy. Let's take a look at some common questions. Can I lower cholesterol without medication? Absolutely. A healthy diet and exercise are the first lines of defense against high cholesterol. Medications are necessary in some cases, but for many people, lifestyle changes are effective. How many eggs can I eat a day? Eggs are a great source of protein, and for most people, they don't significantly raise cholesterol levels. However, if you already have high cholesterol, it's best to limit egg yolk consumption. Are low cholesterol foods always healthy? Not always. Many low cholesterol foods can be high in sugars or trans fats, which can worsen heart health. It's important to pay attention to what you're eating. Cholesterol is manageable, but it all starts with awareness and the decision to take control of your health. If you're watching this, you've already taken the first step. In upcoming videos, we'll talk about foods that lower cholesterol, natural remedies, how to read your blood test results. Subscribe to CholestoCheck, hit the notification bell, and share this video with someone who needs to take care of their heart. CholestoCheck, heart health, every day. Next video, foods that lower cholesterol, don't miss it.